me in a state of red alert. I think it's got something to do with the very first things we did from jump clinched my thirst. Now I'm in the mix just cause of how you flirt.
I love them all. They range from my way in. Just too many faces to keep them away. It's these dames, it's insane, yeah. No clue what to do, who to choose. What I do, I just love them all. I like it cause you don't like rappers, but I'm a good
Yep. Hola.
That's right.
You now tuned into another episode of Delite Side of Life. Welcome to all the listeners. I'm here with a guest of mine, a friend of mine. His name is Markz.
Yeah.
How are you, Markz?
That's right. No, I'm good in yourself, brother.
Vele, your name is Markz.
Yeah.
Why is
Markz.
it Markz? What is
Just
Markz
like
short
that.
for?
It's a nickname that I got from football. I played
what?
soccer.
You played soccer.
So it's a nickname that I got.
Well, like
from...
Max Mapunyan?
No, not Max Mapunyan. It's just
you look
Max.
like him.
No, come on.
Chama boys, come on. He made a, what's that guy? What's his son's name? Hey, Chama boy, chowing chicks, that guy. Maps Mapunyan.
Come on.
Carry glasses.
Otherwise,
Anyway.
grand.
I'm good. How are you? Good.
I'm dark and lovely.
Awesome. And Wajola, ne?
Yeah.
So it's even lovelier. How many years have you been dating this missus?
It's been 3 years now.
Ow!
So far, yeah.
Get married, Jamas.
Why
Now
would
you're
you say
wasting
that?
women's time, man.
Well, why would you say it's a marriage?
Hey, you know, is she hot? Yes.
Yes, yeah.
I know she's hot. I was just asking.
She has to be hot.
Yeah, so you're wasting her time.
Come on.
That would be option.
Come on. Bro,
Yeah?
I'm not
Yeah,
wasting. We on track, bro.
3 years is a long time, bro.
Yeah, but it's working for us, at least.
So it's working for you.
Yeah.
And were you just lucky to find someone who works for you, or did you see her? Yeah. You know why I'm asking? Because today we're speaking about the dynamics of, relationships and stuff. And
why do you have to be a typical guy always wanting to talk about
because it's a
relationship?
Problem. So
what is
we
the
must
problem?
talk about the things we haven't solved yet.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the point of talking about the things we just celebrate? Hey, we achieved it. Let's fix the problem. And
What's
a
the
big
problem?
problem is not finding compatibility.
I
The
mean,
woman you spoke about, for instance.
we get to try, and you try with somebody, you click. I mean, you see how far it goes.
How long have you been trying, Markz? When did you start your dating career?
Yes, since like forever, bro. It's been. I've been in the game since.
Did you have to make the mistakes you've made
No.
to get to where you are? Or
No.
could you have just like picked up a book or listened
No,
to a podcast?
they happened, and it just,
Do you think it's possible to create like a manual, like, this is how you do it, right?
no.
Because I'm trying to get there, I'm trying to say, isn't this the solution to a lot of our problems?
Nah, I don't think you can actually write anything about it.
But-
It's something that happens, Inje.
Okay, but cool. Because I want to basically speak about the types of males we have, the types of females we have, right? We have different types, but there's usually an expected way of women to act for the majority, and there's
Yes.
expected men. Like, for instance, men are providers. That's the overall understanding. But
Number one,
sometimes
yeah.
men don't provide, and we work with that. So that shame, and you mustn't feel like you're not a part of the system. Shame. Let's give you a role.
You're not doing what you're
But-
supposed to do, basically.
according to most people, right? But we
Yeah.
don't just discount you just because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So let's find something else and say that, there is a way for you to maneuver.
Yeah.
So, for instance, there's alpha males, right? Alpha male is the typical way of how men,
The real deal.
the real deal.
Yeah.
But is that the only deal? And is that something we should push for? Or should we allow other ways of which men could be and interact? And maybe there are women who are like, who can accommodate that type of men.
Yeah.
So that we can kind of solve this issue of incompatibility.
For me, I'm still saying it's a thing of you just deciding to try something with somebody that you met maybe yesterday or when. It's something like that. It happened like that. So I can't put like too much theory behind it.
Cool. So let's do this then.
Yeah.
What type of man are you? What type of woman do you like?
Hey, I like beautiful women, bro. I like.
Leave the looks out. What type of woman, the way she like, would you prefer to earn more or earn less than the woman you date? Or the woman you marry?
Obviously, I will have to
Why you say
earn more
Here's the word.
as a man.
You know what word you first used?
What?
Obviously. You see?
Yeah.
You like the majority of people who say this is the way.
No, I'm gonna you being a man, bro. You have to provide.
Another word, you have to.
For you to provide, right? You need to have some sort of
Because generally, as a man, this is like
the pockets are
naturally you feel this way that I want to control this situation, right?
Yeah.
I want to lead.
Yeah.
I want to be the leader.
The
When
alpha.
the
That's why
tootsies
you say the alpha.
I'm the one who gets out of the bed and says, "Baby, Skawa,
Yeah.
I'm here to protect you.
Yeah.
I'm here to provide for you."
That's right. Yeah.
But do you acknowledge that that's not always the case?
Yeah.
Even if, there's men who can't provide, even if they want to. There's men who can't protect, even if they want to. How do they maneuver around? Because there are women who don't mind providing for the man who can't provide.
Yeah.
Should they continue with that journey, or should they both say,
No, they just
Yeah.
they just cater for the fact that they have to have money at the end of the day. There has to be money so that you guys can be able to do stuff, right? You can.
So is what you're saying, it doesn't matter where this money comes from, as long as it's
that's what
money.
I'm saying. Yeah.
But where this money comes from, doesn't it change the
So
dynamics?
no, the relationship itself, it's not about the money. It's about you guys deciding to try this life thing together. You know what I'm saying? Because you understand each other, right? Now,
It's like politically correct. Okay, sharp. It doesn't matter where the money comes from until
Yeah,
your
it
friends
doesn't
find out
really
who.
matter.
Who paid for this thing? Who? Isn't there a sense of pride involved with that?
now that's what I'm.
socials.
That's why I said to you, like being a man. Now you have to take into consideration the pride there. Like you have to provide. You do you understand that statement?
I hear you.
Yeah. So you obviously you want to be the one who has to be doing all the paying for your woman, because now remember, you tryna also like make her feel safe around you. Yeah. Women, I think most women like stable guys. I would say they prefer that, so that they don't have to. They prefer that, but if now they have to have like another version of that, right? They will still like be like, okay, they can provide. It doesn't matter, because now the relationship itself is not about the money.
It's just about having the
like,
stability.
Yeah, they need to have like. I think if they get that, then
Okay.
good.
So as long as I have the money, as long as I have the stability, I'm fine, right? It
Now
doesn't matter.
it doesn't end there. Now it goes even further. Now you have to also be a guy that's actually there for her all the time. You
Shoulder to lean on.
everything. Now she becomes like your friend. Yeah, like another version of you. If you actually are with somebody that understands you and that loves you,
She can depend on you.
yes, if they get that, then
So would you say that, because we're speaking about women now, would you say that the responsibility is more on a man than a woman, usually?
yeah,
When it comes to depending.
yeah.
Usually women rely more on men.
And I think for
To depend on,
you as a man also, you want to take pride in that, in saying, you know what,
That, look, I took care of this
Yeah,
woman.
I
Look,
take care of her.
Here's a product of my work.
Yes, she's
My
always
efforts.
happy. In most cases,
And she'll show it off. Usually women will show, hey, one of me, I have a man who takes care of me.
yeah,
So here we go.
she gets to live. I think in a fun life.
The life that most women want, like no matter what,
Yeah.
most women want that, nah? Even the one who's not doing that, and but initially she would have wished, even if she's earning millions, she would have wished that the guy earned a bit more,
Yeah.
so that all these millions come just to me, because a woman doesn't want to pay for the bill. Come on.
But
Yeah.
if
no matter how much you'll pay for it, but deep down, no?
yeah, you
If had
take
a
pride
choice.
in that. No, that's your that's
Because even
she can maybe get groceries at the place and cook for you, right? But the
that's where
going
she'll come
out
in.
to eat out, that's
well,
you as a man.
That's
you
the
say,
providing part. 'Cause
Yeah.
even those groceries you spoke about.
You
about
the one-
cooking
you
it,
the one that
she
takes her
doesn't
out.
buy the groceries. She just cooks it.
Yeah.
I mean, she would prefer to
Yeah.
just cook it, prepare the meal that you as a man has gone out and hunted
yeah.
or captured.
You know, actually, that's what happens with me and my woman. Every time she's around in my place.
What's her name? Does she have a name? Can it be broadcasted? Yes, no,
Yeah.
maybe.
Why do you want the name though?
She must be celebrated. She makes you happy. Look
Yeah.
at the smile on your face.
Yeah.
So
Big time.
hey, maybe everyone must be like Naledi. So hey, shout out to Naledi in the Israel. Hey,
Itumele.
huh?
Itumele.
Kitimeleng.
Itumeleng, yeah.
Itumeleng. Oh, okay, cool, nice. Thank you. Shout out to Itumeleng. Continue with your story.
Hey, this guy.
Itu.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
You were saying, by the way.
Now you lost your train of thought. I messed you over. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll come back to it. Submissive men.
What's up?
We just spoke about how no matter what,
Yeah.
a woman would prefer still to be submissive. For the most part, right? We're generalizing. There'll always be that odd one out who says, "No, not me." We're not talking about you.
Remember, they are more fragile than us, right?
They're
That's
more
what-
fragile.
Yeah, I think. I believe.
Physically, you mean, or anything?
No, just they are too sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So you have to always.
So
treat
does that
them-
come with being submissive?
Nah.
Does being fragile make you more submissive?
No, she becomes submissive to you.
Yeah, I mean, like, so someone who's fragile is more likely to be led.
Yes, yeah.
By someone who's not as
I
fragile.
think when she's at that point with you, that's when she makes you see that she's with you for these reasons. Meaning is to try to have a life together.
So Vele in most
life
instances, what we know the world to be is that there's always a leader and a follower, right? Or a
Yes.
leader and follower doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound good, but it is what it is. There's always, like you said, I think when you spoke earlier, you said there's the head and then there's the neck.
Yes, yeah. That's
And
right.
in a lot of, how do we call straight relationships? We call it, it starts with an M. With the H, heterosexual.
Yeah.
Heterosexual relationships.
Yeah.
It's usually the man who's the lead, and then the woman would follow,
follow, yeah.
assist him in his leadership.
Yes.
Let me rather say it that way. And what I was saying is that even before when you spoke, that even in, let's say, relationship where it's not a male and a female, it's homosexual, let's say it's both male and or both female.
Yeah.
Even in that, there's a lead, and then there's someone who prefers to follow this person's lead.
particular, yeah.
That's why businesses operate the way they do, because someone just wants to take orders and they don't mind that. Someone wants to lead and take all and the challenge and blah, blah, blah. So what I want you to say is, like you mentioned, usually men are the leaders,
The
right?
leaders,
in
yeah.
a heterosexual relationship with a man and a woman.
Yeah.
How does that work out when a man decides to take the following position or the follower position of, she will lead, she will, like you mentioned, the income, she
Yeah.
will have more money, therefore she will make the decisions with her money. And sometimes, I'm not saying, there are a lot of women who don't do that, despite her earning more. She still says, "Baby, I brought all this money so you can take it." Like
Yeah.
a pimp, like
Yeah.
a pimp and a prostitute. Despite the prostitute being the income, she's the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
still
yeah.
have an
I get you.
understanding that all this money I make with my assets, I still give it to you as the guy because I trust you with it. You even helped me develop this business model. So what happens in a position where the man is willing to be the submissive one? Does it work?
I for me, I still don't see a problem about it really, because now it's like, man, you're just doing what works for you at the time, right? Your woman has more money than you, right?
So you must compromise, is what you say.
You just
Because of your
you need,
situation.
it's either you work hard and try to beat that, maybe be the one that's earning, like, let it be something that pushes you,
Like what?
something that pushes you to,
Oh yeah.
like a target that you set for yourself. If it happens, I think I've never experienced something like that.
Because you prefer not to be in a position like that.
Yeah, I prefer the other one.
Does it because it feels unnatural?
No, I think it comes natural. Yeah.
No, I mean the reason why you don't want to do it is because that would feel unnatural.
Yeah.
To be in that position where a woman is.
Yeah, no. I should always be the one.
Yeah.
Doing the do's, yeah. As a man, that's my primary mission.
Yeah, because I hear what you're saying in regards to if that's what the man wants, right?
Mm-hmm.
My only issue is we can't just live for ourselves.
Yeah.
So let's say you date who you're dating right now, right?
Yeah.
And you do everything that you want to do.
Yeah.
And you believe that it's right. And
Yeah.
you're doing it for the moment. The
Yeah.
problem is you're creating a product. So by the time you leave this woman, she goes out in the world and she has this ideal. Or she thinks that, this is how a man acts, this is how a woman acts, because this is what I'm used to.
Yeah.
And then she goes in this world with this delusion of how the world works.
Yeah.
So she's expecting this treatment from every man. So it could be a positive, it could be a negative, right? So
Yeah, that's
for
always
instance,
two-
my
two
partner
sides
hits me
to the
every
story.
day. That's how he gets his point across. That's how a real man is. I was used to my ex doing that. When you don't hit me, you ain't shit. Bye-bye, nigga. I'm going to find another nigga. Or you find someone else who says, no, a real man is a guy who always buy me gifts, blah, 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 blah. As soon as you don't buy me gifts, there's something wrong with you. So my problem is with the beta male, the guy who's submissive is,
Yeah.
a woman can be so used to submissiveness that when she goes out in the world, it's okay to want a man who's submissive. But to think that that's how men are in general
Yeah,
is probably
that's
what
right.
creates a problem.
Yeah.
You know?
It becomes like a stigma, you know. It ends up haunting us at some point.
Because it catches up with us.
Yeah.
Because now we have sons and daughters that we've...
That's right. And on the other hand, you also tryna have some good time without any like drama or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
But here you are busy with two alphas in a house. The
You
man
see
and
that
the woman are
ego,
alphas.
there will be clash of egos if it's like two people trying to take lead
to
or
lead,
something. Yeah,
two
it don't
bosses.
work. That won't work. It doesn't work. I think in most cases where I've seen where there's like a clash of them.
Yeah.
It's just they don't end up working.
It
those
goes
relationships.
beyond just trying to create the best situation. It's more about personally looking the best or looking the best leader instead of is this the best situation?
Now you
Is this the best answer?
you even get caught up in whatever it is that you'll be doing. Like you get caught up in such a way that you don't even end up doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is to
create a good
create
sustainable home,
like a nice life for and like nice and easy life for yourself. You know, that's
because
how-
the agenda, right? It's not about
Yeah.
who was right.
yeah. It's
It's
just
just were we comfortable? Because because you're right. Like cool. Let's say it's all about ego. You
Yeah.
fighting to be the lead as a woman, but in
Yeah.
the long run, vele, being the lead or being the right one or being the head of the household means when we have money issues,
yeah.
do you really want to always be the one we depend on? Hey baby, so there's no money now. Musadi, make a plan. Whereas with men, as much as it might seem like a task that we are relied on with financial stuff, we actually like it.
yeah.
There's a reward. There's this nice feeling.
Pride. You take pride in that as a man. You know
As
what?
much as it's hard, it's nice, eh?
But now
Even a woman, as much as I'm not saying all women cook, but you know what I'm trying to say with this
Yeah.
whole topic. By the time you make that meal and your man eats your meal, there's a pride that comes with that.
And
I did that.
and-
Though I didn't like chopping that stuff, but I did that.
and now at the end of the day, right? You get to make somebody happy. You also being happy at the same time,
Yeah.
right? So it's just for me, it's the easiest. I prefer that one. It's not like they actually running to me all the time. It's that thing where I always do things for her, and she also sometimes like does stuff for me. Out of just she would just go and get me a jersey of something, a football.
Because she loves, she cares for you, she cares for your
She
interests.
understands things I like, and she knows how to keep those like going. You know what
The
I'm
purpose is to make you happy.
saying? At the end of the day, yeah,
And vice versa.
and vice versa. So
Nah.
I believe it's for me it's more of being in sync with somebody. You know, the energy that you give around, you get that back. You know, it just becomes easy.
So nice. So now we mentioned, okay, one would provide, one would be this way, or one would be dominative, one would be submissive. So those are opposites, right?
Dominant,
do you
yeah.
think that do opposites attract? Is that the best way to move forward? Is, you know, I like this, you don't like this that much, so when this comes up, I will take care of it, you don't take care of it. But when the thing that I don't like comes up, you take care of it.
Okay, so
I
now
don't take care of it.
it's let me make an example with my woman, right? She's never a soccer person, but because of the influence that I have on her with soccer, we can chill and just watch soccer while she's doing something. Maybe just we chill. She now watches it. She watches soccer.
She'll be
because,
around you, but not necessarily. She'll be with you.
Yeah.
She'll be around you, but not.
She lets me
engaged
do
with
what I want to do. Yeah, you know what I'm
But
saying.
she's still there.
Yeah.
She doesn't exit from the room.
Nothing. She can even maybe sleep on the couch.
So have you been with someone who's just like you?
Who's just like me?
Like, yeah, we like the same things. Why? The reason why I asked this, I was with someone like that, right?
Yeah.
About a year ago. And it was amazing when in theory, or in those moments where you're like, oh, you like this too, wow. But in the long
You
run,
cool.
it was
What? Yeah.
yeah, in the long run, it was more of a competition, if you think about it. Because, for instance, now because we like everything the same way,
Yeah.
as soon as she's like, oh, I like cooking, or I cook this meal, I don't really like cooking, bro. But
I mean,
as soon as she
it's not
mentioned
in your
cooking,
DNA.
I was like, nah, I'm there. You know, I can cook because I'm from a house with 3 boys. We're domesticated. But that's her thing. And I realized it only after that. She likes this thing. She wants to be the cook. She wants to shock. Even if
She
I don't
knows
like
how
her
to
cooking.
cook. Yeah.
Yeah, even if she's not great, this is her thing.
Yeah.
Even if I don't know how to fix the light bulb, even if you're a woman and you know how to put in a light bulb, sometimes women will make a sacrifice of waiting for 2 days of you not being in town until this light will switch on. Just so you can get that thing of, I was there. My wife needed me.
Yeah.
And it became more of a competition because we are so alike that, similar with me being a male, her being female, is those opposites that made us attract. And we lost a bit of that because of all the other things we had in, that were that were similar, that we, you know what I mean? We stopped complementing each other. We started competing more.
Yeah. So now with me, I think it's more of having it the other way around, whereby you are in sync with the person, right? In sync in such a way that they still have their life, you still have your life.
Yes.
Now, there's family involved, right, on both sides, and now you get to understand that if she's like, how do I put this?
Put it how you put it.
Yeah. If she's in sync with you, right, she understands you, right, she gets you. Like, you don't have to tell her things twice. If maybe I say, hey babe, let's go maybe take like a road trip, we vibe.
It's no questions asked.
No, because we both know that we're gonna have fun on the road. We like driving, both of us, right? So we can do that.
Yeah, I think you pointed out my problem that I had. The intent. She will say yes as soon as you say let's do this, because she knows that his intentions are for our well-being. His intentions is for my happiness. And even if he's wrong in let's go on a road trip when, I don't know, it's the worst time of the year or whatever, she will correct you in the most decent way because she knows about your intentions. I get where you're coming from, baby, that you want to go on a road trip and you want to bond, and but I don't think it's the best decision because so and that, or we're not in the best financial blah 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 blah, or it's raining, therefore it's not the safe time to drive, whatever. But whereas I was working in a situation where you'd suggest something, and because I don't trust your intent, I'm ready to fight you.
I'm ready to come up with something better.
yeah, we competing. I have the best idea. No, I don't want to do it. Though deep down, I really want a road trip. But I'm like, no, that wasn't my idea. Therefore, we're not doing the road trip.
You see now, when you in sync with the other person, you don't get to have that.
And do you think that's a matter of the roles you play? That I am submissive and you are dominative? And or you know what I mean? Do you think that also plays a role in something?
No, she I think she properly understands that I'm a man and I need to be treated with respect.
Wow.
In order for me to keep the smile going.
Yeah.
Right. Her smile. That's my job.
Yeah,
she just
her job is to allow you to create that environment.
Yeah.
Just okay, this is what I need for you to make me smile.
Yeah.
To make you smile, I mean.
Yeah, and then I'll take care of the other things that men can't do. I'll handle that, meaning it's things that only women can do in a man's life, I think. So
Oh,
she provides that also.
Yeah.
So,
and you respect her in those roles.
Yes, yeah.
You don't try and act like, no, Linda I this thing. Linda I can breastfeed. I know you think you're special.
And the breastfeeding part. I'm just...
Yeah, but it's sometimes I made that ridiculous example, which is unrealistic, because that's kind of what we end up doing, is that you will claim a role that you know that you don't really do or can't really do, just so you can win that thing, you know, just so you can be instead of and another part of that, personally, Markz, is that I wasn't allowed to be the man in certain roles. So as soon as you don't allow me, I'm gonna find a place, because I need something to own. So vele, when you talk about cooking, I'm gonna tell you, no, you did this wrong.
So now,
because I want to own something. So if you give me what I'm supposed to own, or what naturally would have, then I would have allowed you to do what you do. I'm not saying I'm right in that. I'm realizing now why I did what I did. But yeah, sorry, you're gonna ask something.
I wanted to make a point on what you just said now. So, I mean, you for me, it's we've been talking about this, I think, earlier. We spoke about you taking pride as a man.
Yeah.
So some of the things you don't even question them any further. You just realize that, you know what, I'm a man. I have to just do what I have to do.
Yeah.
Which is, provide for her, make sure that she's always smiling, she's happy, she's well fed. Mind you, the very same person gives back the same energy. Yeah. It's like let's say a feminine version of what you're giving. When you're providing the masculinity in the setup, you are
they give the exact
opposite. You are the protector.
Same amount of effort, but just opposite.
Yes.
I get you.
Yeah. I think it's that simple.
That's how simple it is.
Yeah.
So I want to still get back to the beta me.
Yeah.
The problem
Another problem, ka?
I hear you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
There's always a guy though who comes there and he allows women to continue with the problems they may have because of his intent of that woman. So cool, I just want to have sex with her. I'm going to make her think she's right in everything. She'll come and, for instance, right, before you date someone, Markz, you kind of know where they came from. Oh, my ex was like this. And you also say, Shamin was... And then in that story, you either decide, nah.
Why Shamin though?
Shamin. Shit. I'm sorry.
I'm just.
Anyway, I'm sorry, dog. I'm just randomly picking up names I picked up.
I got you.
Sorry,
no.
Yeah. I'm just I'm gonna use another common name. Naledi.
I actually let's go for Shamin.
Shamin, yeah.
Shamin, yeah.
So, Luana, you also say, no, this is why my last relationship didn't work out. And then you will either decide now, and you'll tell her, no, she was full of shit, blah, 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 blah. And her, as a logical person, would think, no, but Luana, you were full of shit. Oh, okay, baby, I hear what you're saying. Because once you compromise, you're trying to win her over. No, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I'll work on this. Or you'll come and say, yo, we clashed, blah, blah, blah. This was my mistake. This was her mistake. I'm going to work on it. And now what I'm trying to say is a lot of the time, everyone discloses to some extent what happened.
Yeah.
Whether or not they're lying or whatever. And a lot of the time you can pick up that this girl had a problem. And a lot of the time she doesn't acknowledge that she had a problem. Vice versa also with men, but I'm speaking about women. But a lot of the time as a man, you're just sitting there and keeping quiet. Just so that she can feel like, oh, you're not like my ex. Yeah, you get me. I wasn't wrong. I'm always right.
So
yeah, therefore, let's have sex. And that's what a lot of guys try.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I'm going to act like you're okay the way you are. I'm going to act like I wouldn't mind marrying you. Knowing that he's not going to marry this woman. Just so he can have sex with her and leave her and become like another one of her exes she's going to complain about. And she's okay. And she's right about complaining about this because no one has ever told her that she's wrong.
Yeah.
So she's always been right in her mind. And everyone that likes her and she likes, they say she's right. But she wonders why nothing's working out. And then you go and marry someone who's the total opposite of that. Instead of just saying, I'm willing to sacrifice having sex with this woman in order to be honest with her. So that she can fix her life because I genuinely care about her.
Yeah, it depends.
And then
on
that
your
helps
intentions.
everyone in the long run, even her child, her son, who will be brought up by a woman who thinks in a way that doesn't help in society.
Yeah. So, I think, ironically, we would say like, I mean, she's supposed to feel however way she wants to feel. She's a woman, right?
Yes. Yeah, you're entitled to your feelings, yeah.
Now, you like part of the package, that's how I normally put it. It's part of the package is that they come with whatever it is that they have. Like, I was asked about my relationship status the first time. And when we met, and that was the first thing that she asked, because she's so like I think when she puts it, she's so I look suspicious. You can say
something's wrong here.
Yeah, like how
old are
is
you?
it that
what job do you have? You single?
What the hell? What?
Something's
where?
wrong,
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
Not
with
adding
that?
up.
So
If you are broke, yeah, sharp, you single, makes sense.
yeah, but none of that happens. You know. And she's asking herself, "What is wrong with you?" And she asked, "How is it that I don't have a girlfriend?" And I said, "I'm literally I'm not looking for a girlfriend currently. I'm too busy. So I'm just whatever, yeah." And then she just immediately from there she started telling me about a kind of a man she wants, and she was actually talking about me in most cases.
Genuinely, like when you were like listening to it, you were like,
yeah, I'm
me.
like, but she's actually talking about me, all the things she likes in a man, and so I realized from there that you know what, I have to act right here. I can't. So I'm letting go of the game. Like,
Wait. So you have to act right.
yeah.
So some of it wasn't who you are, but some of it was who you're willing to become.
Yeah, because of
So some of it was like, this sounds like me, but this part I'm not there yet. But I need to act right to become that guy.
No. She gave me a total like a different version of what I was thinking at the time. Remember, I was just still playing.
Yeah.
She just said, "Nah, man, stop playing." I understand the reason. Then you actually single. It's because you busy, you playing. She said that.
Vele.
And a vela, yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah. And then immediately from there, I realized, you know what? Okay, now this has to go.
Oh, okay. You made that sacrifice.
Immediately, because now we started.
You didn't pretend like you made that sacrifice.
No. I actually.
See why you're different from the guy I was talking about.
Yeah, I did it like it's something that I realized.
Yeah.
The first thing that I have to do is to clear it. It's because it becomes messy, right?
True. But you didn't tell her that you're not that guy. But you were like, she doesn't have to know. I'll just become that guy.
Yes. No.
So kind of
that's
like
why,
it's not a
that's
bad.
why you get to see your niggas.
No, it's when you see
Ask
a
you,
nigga.
your niggas will actually ask you, "Nigga, you changing?" But we like the change, my God.
Yes, but you see now,
Yeah.
technically, in order not to lose the opportunity, it's like a job opportunity, right?
Yeah.
In an interview, yeah. What are you? Do you know how to use Microsoft Word? What? Yeah,
Excel,
I can.
yes, yeah.
Knowing that in the time period between now and when I get the job, I'm gonna go back and figure this thing out, this Microsoft Word. Yes, you kind of lied, but you kind of lied about something that you can realistically obtain in that time period.
Yeah.
It's kind of okay. If you're lying about something you're never going to obtain, you don't have the objective of, for instance, she mentioned stuff to you where you were like, Ish, I don't have this thing, but it's something I want.
Yeah.
When are you reminding me that, yo, nigga, I need to up my life. I need to fix it up. So you didn't tell her that I'm not exactly that guy, but you became that guy and you planned on doing that.
Yes,
and that's a big difference between someone who says, yeah, you are right, baby girl. Yes, all these men are trash, baby girl. You're right. A man is supposed to what. When he doesn't live like that, he doesn't think like that. His friends don't know that's this person. Only this woman knows this person. Just so he can have sex with her. Her thinking that when she's arguing with a man who's the opposite of this person, or who's exactly like this person, but who's honest about who he is, and he tells her, hey girl, there's something wrong with you, or this, whatever. She defends herself on the basis of, no, but 𝗕𝗲 told me that I'm okay, I'm alright. 𝗕𝗲 was lying to you about this thing.
𝗕𝗲 was manipulating.
Yeah, something that doesn't even work in life in general. Like, generally, the way you're speaking to your partner, it won't work out in general, because a man, like we mentioned, doesn't want to be spoken to like that. And if he does allow that, at some point he's going to give in and say, you know what, this does not feel natural to me. As much as you say that there's beta males and men can be submissive, men are not submissive. At some point I'm going to say, yo, I can't just let you pay the bill every day. That's when I'm going to start talking crap. Or that's when you're going to make me feel like I'm crappy. Because you're going to, there's a big difference. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's where my issue comes in. I was speaking to my brother and he was like, yo, he doesn't like women who, when they have money, they shit on a guy. Like, But he was saying
that's nasty.
Which is true. It's very nasty. And then he was saying that the reason why he doesn't like this is because men don't do this in general. Okay, some men do it. But most men, when you do something for a woman, you don't go, by the way, maybe if bad things happen, maybe.
Why would you congratulate a fish for doing what it's supposed to do?
You see? So exactly what I was telling my brother, that yes, you're right, that a lot of women do that. And a lot of men don't do that. The reason why, though, a woman will get to a point where she does that is because she's dealing with a man who's submissive, and he gets tired of being submissive. Therefore, he doesn't appreciate this woman who's being dominative and giving him things. Then he becomes disrespectful as a submissive man. Then that dominative woman corrects him and says, because the reason why you don't see it with men happening with women is because a woman who's submissive will not suddenly come out of character. Because she's used to being submissive. So she won't feel weird about saying, thank you, baby. Thank you. She won't feel weird when a man shows that I'm the dominative one. Because it's normal for her. In the environments of other women, no one looks down at her. What? Your man did this for you. She feels proud about it. So she never comes out of character, which means the man never disrespects her.
I think you do actually end up meeting women who like to just be independent.
Yes,
some women
that exists, but that's not the norm. That's not the...
It's worst case scenario.
And let's be honest. Even those women want a man who earns more than them. No matter how much they can... they know, man. They know.
As long as there's money, bro. They go to... Because now, I need to... They are these beings that love to... go shopping, buy new stuff, make the house look good. You know what I'm saying? You look good as a
dude.
As long as there's money for that, then she's okay. A woman will always be okay with it. It's in their nature to love maybe things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Markz.
That's what they do. Like you for you to go shopping, it's something that you do.
It's nice. I want a new shoe. That's why I go shopping. I don't like the experience.
Here's the thing. We lately actually end up buying things online. You don't even have to go to the mall and say I'm doing shopping. You just literally sit in,
true.
order something, and then it comes through. You know what I'm saying?
True. And women, as much as there's online shopping, they still prefer to go to the shop.
They wanna go out and just it's fun for them.
I fully agree with you. And a woman who's not that way, it's okay. But let's be honest that maybe your environment created you to be that way. Which is not your fault. Like a single woman who we say, oh, she's strong, she's taking care of her kids. It's not naturally, it's not what you'd want. You'd want the support system of both parents there, blah, blah, blah. But unfortunately, society, the environment you're in has created that.
And
yes, it's amazing that you found a way around it. But
here's the thing: you never ever follow the society.
the societal norms.
No, the systematic way of doing things, Baba.
True.
Come on,
Ish?
it's too.
It's too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think we're good. Yeah.
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 That's right. That's right.
Just
So
say it again.
that's right.
Wait, let me pick up the volume there. Say it one more time.
That's right. That's right.
That's Mark right there. Max right there. That's right.
That's right.
Thanks so much, my buddy, for coming on. I've been meaning
no,
to
thanks
have
for
you as a
having me,
guest for
brother.
so long. You've been delaying, but I get
I've
why.
been busy, bro. I'm
I
a
get
busy
why you're a
bee.
special guest. We spoke about something that's been bothering me, and it came out nice. You've
What
been
was-
busy with what you've been busy with. Let's
Traveling.
You're a traveler. Is that what you do for a living?
No, we like traveling for fun.
What do you do for a living, Max?
I'm breathing.
Okay, Max is a breather. Thank you so much. Where do they get your breathing techniques? Where do they find out about that? Where can we catch you, Max? Social media.
Really, I just
You're an engineer, nah?
yeah,
What type of engineer?
computer engineer,
Okay, cool.
and
So-
I'm a software developer.
Software developer. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. They must look out for you. Must they follow you or must they not follow you because you're very committed? What's going on? Tell us.
Nah, they can follow. I mean, to meet people and
It's
know
fine,
new.
nah.
It's always
That's
nice
right.
to expand the network. You know.
Okay. Where can
But-
we follow
but-
you, Max?
Eh?
Where do we expand your network? Where do we follow you?
Instagram. I think I have an Instagram account.
Why are you
that
shy to tell this guy?
I've
busy blushing to give us his hand.
recently, because I didn't use it, I think, for quite some time. So I've only recently started using
You
it.
see, you must use it now. People will have you on their podcast. You're a celebrity now.
And no,
must
come
stop
on,
being
I'm not a
active.
celebrity.
Okay. So, shout out to you. Shout out to Melan.
So it's Markz_Zilla, by the way.
Markz_Zilla. SZILLA.
Yes, that's
Markz
right.
is spelled MARKZ.
Yes, that's right.
Underscore ZILLA. Shout out to Markz. Thank you for
right.
coming through to Delite Side of Life. We appreciate you, Markz.
I know.
I enjoyed
One
this,
love,
man.
brother.
And don't be beta male. Just be a better male.
You just be a cool man, bro. Just be
Yeah,
cool.
no, nothing's wrong with beta. I think simping is the issue. You know about the term simping?
There?
Simping.
Symphony.
Simp. So you simp
Yeah.
to get what you want. So like I said, a guy who's gonna pretend to be this way, blah, blah,
Yeah.
just so he can get a girl. And I think that's
I mean,
the issue. Beta
for me.
male
That's
means like
that's,
maybe
that's
you.
cheating. You cheating the system when you do that. For me.
Yeah, which I don't. Beta is not bad. Beta is what we said. Like, okay, sometimes a guy is just not naturally alpha male. It's just not dominative, but he can still work in society. Anyway, thank you so much. Let's get going. Thank you.
Okay. No, that's
Thanks
right.
everyone for listening. That was Max. That was me. Thank you for listening to another episode of Delite Side of Life.
That's right.
That's right. Peace.
Gotta buy a get jetty when you talking to that other guy. I know you fresh to death, I'm trying to bring you back to life. Anyway, how I'm Jody, the 𝗪𝗏𝗫
I love them all. They range from my way in. Just too many faces to keep them away. It's these days, it's insane. Yeah, no clue what to do, who to choose, what I do. I just love them all. They range from my way in. Just too many faces to keep them away. It's these days, it's insane. Yeah, no clue what to do, who to choose, what I do. I just love them all.
You got me in a state of